是中非交易和贸易合作，现在或者中非合作论坛，现在的中非合作论坛的影响对非洲和中国首先作为一个国家派来的公费生，我想这个题目对我的国家及非洲和中国是有很大的重要影响，所以上网考过选了这个题目来说一下。那我选的题目的这本文的目标是什么？我先读一下我的那个教要第二段是说本文的目的是为了进一步了解中国非洲在非洲的作用，主要的目标是探讨在中国中非合作论坛诞生之后，中非贸易和经济关系的进展。论文研究了中国作为非洲国家主要贸易伙伴的角色及中非贸易蓬勃发展的潜在动力。只要站在中国的角度来显示中国在发展建设中所起的重要作用，也要考虑了非洲和中国的合作利益增加的利益共相关者所表达的对中国的责任的关注。这是我的论文的重心。接下来我的论文的来源，我选了一些资料。这些资料表明，中国的对外贸易投资有了快速的，并不断加强了和非洲各国的经济关系。2006年中非贸易额激增到550亿美元，预计在2010年将达到1000亿美元。中国已成为非洲继美国和法国之后的第三大贸易合作伙伴。非洲所占中国对外直接投资的目前还很少，但是增长十分迅速。2007年5月，中国宣布在接下来的3年将提供大约200亿美元的资金，用于增加非洲的居住设施和对非洲的援助。这就是我论文的目标。为什么要选这个题目或者这个现在的世界的全球的经济关系比如说在非洲，历史上我们都知道非洲以前被欧洲国家分开了，现在每个国家都自由了，要有自己的独立的经济或者发展的项目。非洲和中国现在虽然中国只是一个国家，可是中国的现在刚起来，中国的经济发展对整个世界有很大的影响。所以中非合作论坛现在成为整个世界的关注主要的目标。所以我写了这个论文。这里有一些数据来自联合国的一些部门提供了，还有中国的statistics 部门，就是统计部门。 看这些数据，我们很清楚，再过并中国在非洲的计划，将近2010年，中国已经打算它在非洲的经济额会达到1000亿美元。我的论文的结论就是，如果你看95页我的论文里面会说，这一部分我因为时间关系，只能用英文来读一下。Conclusion, page 95. This paper intends to provide an assessment based on fractional information of China's economic involvement in Africa and to identify the forces shaping burgeoning China-Africa economic relations. The study is undertaken against the background of a rapidly changing landscape of international trade and finance that has eclipsed traditional aid flows to middle-income countries, making Africa ever more central for development finance. For Africa, China has been a market, a donor, a financial and investor, and a contractor and builder. While aid historically was of major importance, two significant changes have occurred since the turn of the new century. Because trade and investment have become much more significant in volume than aid flows, economic relations between China and Africa are clearly commercial rather than aid-driven. Meanwhile, the private sector has stepped to center stage. Here China's foreign economic relations mirror changes in its domestic economy. China-Africa economic exchanges have become much more decentralized and broad-based. The paper identified factors associated with recent changes in China's economic engagement with Africa. Chinese government policies, growing Chinese and African markets for each other's exports, Africa's demand for infrastructure, and differential Chinese approach to financing. China's state financial institutions have been instrumental in cementing the new commerce-based economic ties. In the process, they are helping correct chronic undervaluation of Africa by investors and helping fund new investments in Africa's export and infrastructure sectors. Africa will become an increasingly attractive market as incomes rise and progress in regional integration makes its markets even more attractive. It will also become a key destination for FDI, that is foreign direct investment, and they will continue to need infrastructure. Together, these powerful market forces may put Africa-China economic relations firmly on a commercial footing. Both public and private sectors have a part in ensuring that the expanding trade and investment ties are mutually beneficial and contribute to sustainable growth and development in Africa. The impact of possible changes in Chinese demand on African terms of trade, trade partners, and the economic prospects of countries in Africa are worthwhile topics for further research. Based on the research undertaken, I've made the following suggestions. Suggestion number 1. The FOCA, which is the Forum on China-Africa Cooperation, while it has become a vehicle for economic development, should closely work with the AU, that is the African Union, to achieve other fundamental goals of good governance and social justice. China should continue to proceed, this is the second suggestion, with an African plan, not as a successor to Western imperialism, but as a new stabilizing factor that will allay the fears of local populations in those African countries. And lastly, African countries and China should closely coordinate with Western countries and international institutions so as to bury fears of shady engagements that might undermine their good intentions. 这就是我的论文，谢谢你。